Hello and welcome to July 2023 as we enter a universal month number 5. Now, if you've been following these videos and following the timelines of these months as we move along, every month has a certain theme, has a certain energy to it, has a certain flavor that you are going to experience, maybe in a different way than other people, but the theme of the month is going to be change. And so prepare for change to happen in any kind of way. All right, so we are starting the month off with the full moon in Capricorn on the 3rd. This full moon is a super moon. I did another video on it as well. I'm releasing this video on the 3rd, on the day of the full moon. So I hope the full moon has been treating you well, but I do feel that this full moon could be a catalyst setting the tone for the month ahead in this universal month number 5. So this full moon in Capricorn starts strong and I've been feeling it. I've had to take a few days off, honestly, from work because I haven't been able to focus. I haven't been able to think straight. So it's been really doing a number energetically and mentally for myself. So this full moon, it's going to affect everyone differently. Some people I know have been sleeping a lot. Some people have been really, really energized. So this energy is going to pass, but I do feel that it is a catalyst for the theme of the month. It is a catalyst for change. And it could definitely awaken something within yourself. It could change something within yourself. It could bring light to something that has been hidden within yourself. It could change relationship dynamics. But Capricorn energy, of course, is around goals, determination, focus, and building in the practical realm, right? So something around that could be taking shape. You may see a change happen. You may see maybe the results of what you've been working on, or maybe a closure on something from the past. We also have a karmic debt number in this month. It is a 14-5, and the karmic debt number, I wouldn't worry too much. I wrote a blog on this month, so I will leave the link below in the description box. You might want to take a look at the blog as I do go into a bit more detail as to what this karmic debt number is and how it can affect certain zodiac archetypes. So for example, if you have a lot of fixed energy in your chart, you may want to pay attention to what is changing and how you can best work with it by being adaptable, by letting go of maybe thoughts, letting go of emotions, attachments, holding on to things or wanting control or wanting things to be a certain way. So the more adaptable and the more fluid we can be, the more we will experience, the more we can create, the more we can learn, etc. So we are in cardinal season for the majority of the month, and that could play in as well. So we have change as the main theme, and then we have cardinal, but moving into fixed energy, which I'll get into that in just a moment. Sorry, with the wind is just picking up here. But let's look at the karmic debt number first, just a little bit in detail. I wouldn't worry about it too much as it being a big theme in the month. I would say that the theme of change is going to be more predominant. But if you are feeling that things are unstable or feeling unstable or uncertain, focus is going to be key. And sometimes when we find ourselves in moments of change and moments of uncertainty, we can really get lost in that energy and lose ourselves in uncertainty or worry or doubt or fears, or our own self limitations or triggers that might be coming up. So it's really important to stay focused on what you want and focused on what needs to maybe change in order for you to stay on track, in order for you to maintain peace and balance and harmony, in order for you to see through your goals. Whatever this is, focus is going to be important. And naturally, focus is important anyway. So if you have 14, even in maybe your birthday number or even in your chart, numerology wise, then you'll know what 14 means, but the 14 karmic debt number rather. So you may have already a little bit of understanding of that, but this is a good practice for us just to be aware of anyway, right? So how we can maintain focus during uncertain times or when change is happening, how can we maintain focus and dedication without wavering too much, without finding ourselves lost in that uncertainty and in that energy of change. We also have, as I mentioned, Cancer season for the majority of July, which is all about the heart, all about the intuition, all about the emotions, connecting with others. Also use your intuition during this time of this month because it's going to really help us help you if you're going through change, if you're going through flux, if you're going through uncertainty. Use your intuition as your guide always. And we may have heightened intuition during Cancer season. So you may be getting nudges, and even if it's difficult decisions or difficult choices, always trust your intuition. And when we listen to our intuition, we follow our gut, we follow our heart, then we will honor our path forward. We will honor ourselves. It's when we don't honor our intuition where we run into more problems or we lose track of our path in life or what's important for us. So always, always, always trust your intuition. Listen to your heart. It's a great time for healing as well. So Cancerian energy has a great energy of healing, healing deeper, healing with relationships, healing the heart, etc. Also in this month, we have the new moon in Cancer on July 17th, which is a beautiful time to set new intentions. Now, I will record a separate video for that new moon, but it is going to be a really great time to connect with your heart and connect with your deeper self for aligning with the life that you want, aligning with the relationships that you want, aligning with what matters to you the most for your manifestation goals. So the manifestation goals are going to come from your heart. It's going to come from a deeper place, from your emotions, your senses, right? So this is going to allow you to manifest in that not only frequency, but also just put your intentions towards those matters within your life. So that new moon, I'll record a separate video all about that new moon when we come into it. But shortly after that new moon, we arrive in Leo season, where the sun is Leo's ruling planet. So there's going to be a magnification on our expression, on radiance, on showing the world our true authentic self. And this is a time to step out of your comfort zone. This is a time where we also move from Cancer season, connecting with our intuition, doing some healing, connecting with relationships, healing relationships, and then we go out. We go out into the world and we share the world. We share with the world our true authentic self. We share our gifts, our talents. We put ourselves out there. It is a great time for expression. It's a great time for creativity as well. Being very creative, maybe starting a new project or heightening, elevating a project that you're already working on, putting yourself out there more, engaging with the world. It's a time to shine bright. So the energy naturally is going to change. Now on July 22nd, you may be hearing this in the astrological readings out there in the community of Venus going retrograde in Leo. A lot of people are talking about this. Okay, so it's important to know, again, maybe in your chart where it would affect you, maybe individually, but it is going to have a theme of relationships, maybe going off kilter a little bit. There could be spiciness in conversation or conflict in relationship. It might not be a good time to start relationships during this time because retrograde with Venus, it's not exactly supporting a new relationship or going to allow it to flourish. But again, use your intuition, trust it most importantly, because you hear these things, but it may not affect everyone the same way. It may not affect everyone in the same manner. So make sure that you know how it's going to affect your chart specifically if you really want to get into the details. But there is going to be a bit of a theme, and we are in the shadow aspect of that retrograde right now. So this could be playing out. So watch relationships. There could be the heat, a little bit of fire attached to that, maybe with close relationships or personal relationships, but also with money too. Like things might be a little bit on hold, or there may be a little bit of reservation towards creating more success or putting yourself out there or chasing your dreams. So there could be a little bit of that energy push and pull. So just be aware of this retrograde. So again, as I mentioned, I do have my blog with further details on all the aspects that you might want to pay attention to for the month of July, as we're moving into a month of change. But this is the numerology, a little bit of astrology combination, some intuition as far as what I feel is going to be happening. But again, I feel that given the super full moon that we're starting the month off with, it could really set us up for great change. So pay attention. Remember, you are the creator of your reality. Everything is based on choice, based on us being conscious creators of what we desire most and the changes that we require or desire within to line us up with the life that we want. All right. So it is your choice how you want to work with the change that is coming up in this month. And I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful month ahead. Take care.